Alright, what up my Reytrons? This is a video for my Patreon supporters, my Reytrons over on the Reyyytreon, but I think I'll upload it to YouTube as well, just a general State of the Union, status of the Reyyytreon update here. Just saying hi and whatnot. Yeah. Let me just get this brightness up. Oh, there we go, much brighter. Alright, here we have GUNBRAIN. This just launched on the Patreon. This is my newest comic book adventure, GUNBRAIN. And I am quite happy with it. So GUNBRAIN is a cutified mecha adventure. Mecha, mechanical, giant robot kind of thing. Just robot themed mecha, meaning a human character pilots it, and the GUNBRAIN here is the mecha. And GUNBRAIN is very inspired by many things, mostly retro gaming, like games like Metal Slug, Contra, Musha, Shmups. The character models, I call them models. The character designs themselves, let's get a good page here that shows some of the models. I mean characters, like, hang on. There you go, like, yeah. Like Gork here, his main character's name is Gork. And he's got very Final Fantasy VII, low poly character model, world map proportions here. The Final Fantasy VII look, you know, the brick hands, chunky, all that stuff. It's funny to me when people talk about Final Fantasy VII, and maybe they disparage the blocky, low polygon look of it, and I'm like, what? That's like looking at a painting and being like, it's too bad it uses paint. No, yeah, the point is, I freaking love the low poly aesthetic of FF7. Always have those big brick hands. I love it. So that's kind of part of the look I'm definitely going for here in GUNBRAIN. Yeah, so you got Gork here, and here's his little dog. His name's War Dog. The reason his name is War Dog is because and not like a name is because he's kind of property in this story. So they're not given like names. Just like that's just your War Dog. That's it. The whole story is kind of slightly post-apocalyptic, very military inspired, very Final Fantasy inspired, obviously. A dude with a gun arm here. This guy's got some nice FF7 proportions as well. And like stuff like these leaves, all these different leaves were inspired by like backgrounds from Contra, Metal Slug, stuff like that. So I'm really going for that vibe, that retro gaming vibe here with GUNBRAIN. You can even tell with like the spine here. It's got like that kind of Genesis look. Here, let me show you this other thing real quick for GUNBRAIN on the topic of this cover here. Let's bring up the ultimate file. This is the one. This is my ultimate file. This is how I work with comics now, by the way. This is how I make all my comics. This is a 2-page spread. This is how it actually will look in print. And this is how I draw all my comics now. To me, it makes it less daunting to see both pages in a spread. I just pretty much view it as one page now, you know, like 2 pages is 1 page. In comics, a single page can have 1 to 17 panels, you know, so why not just make 1 page a spread? Boom. Life hack. You can take that one to the bank if you want. Go ahead and use that for your own styles. That's very fine. Right. Just hang on. Just hang on. Right. Right. So here is the spread for the cover, the full cover of GUNBRAIN. This is the back cover here. This is the front cover over here, and this is the back, you know, the back of the book. A little bit of branding over here. Oh yeah, but the fun thing I wanted to show you was for the print editions, I'm going to have, this is the cover, and there's going to be a nice little, bam, spine card type thing. That's going to be the cover as well. Here, let me show you just a blacked out version. There you go. That's the cover. And this thing here is a spine card on the side. It's got some fun stuff here on the spine card. I'm just trying to zoom in. It's a little slow. There's a lot of files open on this machine. This machine is fantastic. It's a Wacom Mobile Studio Pro, in case you're wondering. Anyways, this machine's amazing, but I have a lot of files open. That's why it's a little stuttery, but we're okay. Anyways, yeah, we got some design over here. Reyyytreon graphic. How about that shit? GUNBRAIN. Some faux effects over here. Just some random hieroglyphics and whatnot. Little GUNBRAIN and Coastalvania branding. Coastalvania Comics branding down here. And that's pretty much what these are now. This is going to be the start of Coastalvania Comics. I mean, it's just me self-printing zines and stuff at home for limited quantities that you can attain on coastalvania.com. But yeah, it's a way for me to curate and make these wonderful little comics packages that are more than just the book, but you get a little something extras to, oh yeah, I call it pay-per-view down here, pay-per-view comics, right? Because, you know, so much stuff is digested these days through electric means, and that is completely legit. I like to digest stuff through electric means as well. So if I'm gonna, you know, go all out with these print comics, I'm trying to make it a little extra special. So you're gonna get this little spine card, which is also serves as a bookmark. You know, it's kind of a wide bookmark, but that's a bookmark right there. And the plan also with GUNBRAIN and my pay-per-view Coastalvania Comics line is you'll get the zine, you'll get this spine card, you'll get a little print, an 8 by 5.5 print, GUNBRAIN print, and a GUNBRAIN sticker. Not pictured yet, but you'll be getting all that stuff in a nice little package signed. Comic will be signed, the print will be signed, and I'm thinking $10 for all that. So, you know, it's my way to increase the value of my comics, to be quite frank. Because, you know, I think comics should be worth more. And I'm not just trying to sell a floppy and raise the price. That's why I'm trying to include these extra nice little tidbits to make it worth it. And it's going to come all packaged in like a nice plastic thing. I'm also very inspired by like video games. Let's bring one out right now. Like this. Like my classic Sega Saturn games. Japanese import Sega Saturn games. Yes, Virtual Fighter Kids. It's a classic right here. If you know about it, you're fucking awesome. But look how beautiful this is. And I just like having this. I still play this game, sure, but not like a ton. But I just like having it. So that is what I'm trying to do with this Coastalvania pay-per-view comics line. So it'll be a nice, just freaking collector's item that you'll have. And very limited edition because, like I said, I make these all by hand. So yeah, I think $10 is very acceptable at that price point. Yeah, raise the value of comics, kind of, in a way. Because here's the thing, man. People will not bat an eye spending, you know, $10 for this little guy, an enamel pin, or $15 for a print at a comic convention. But still, comics are balked at. Like, you know, this is a 40-page comic book. This is like substantial. So $10 I think is very fair for what it is and the collector nature of it. So yeah, that's the gist of where I'm going with my publishing, printing system with these pay-per-view comics. And, oh my gosh, let's bring up the whole spectrum. Okay, yeah. Yes, so pay-per-view Coastalvania Comics, GUNBRAIN. Boom! Here's Aurum with its own custom spine. Boom! Collab. Corey Lewis art book. This one I haven't fully designed yet. Oh, also the spines will have a little bit of, you know, information about whatever book you're reading. There's Aurum. Freeze, my breakdancing comic, will also be getting this treatment. I don't have a mock-up of it yet. But yeah, you understand the whole idea now with Coastalvania Comics. Pay-per-view line of books. They're going to be just these awesome little 8 by 5 by 5 self-printed zines with these cool little add-ons, additions in there to make them extra special. Because to me, comics are like part a storybook, part an illustration book, and part just like a little design container. That's what Paul Pope used to call them, and I still stick to that. Design container, meaning that it's the storybook, yes, it's the writing book, yes, it's the visuals, but it's also like the cover, it can be the spine, it could be like a sticker, it could be a print that comes with it. It's just a fun thing. It's like a video game, you know, or like a little vape cartridge. Right. All right, so that's the status with my printed material at the moment. Wow, that was 11 minutes of talking about that. Well, sure. I mean, I could go on for even more about that. I guess that's all. Pretty much just general update about printing, the zines and stuff that are coming. And these all are debuting at ECC, Emerald City Comic Con here in Seattle in a couple weeks. Right, but these all should be debuting soon and then available on coastalvania.com as well. That's my brand. That's my storefront. That's where you'll find all my stuff for sale. You know, me, Corey Lewis, Ray Station. That's like, you know, just me posting my art and shit. And Coastalvania is like, that's where that's business time. Patreon, and this is mostly for you guys on Patreon, this update. I guess I just kind of went off on my comics and stuff. Oh yeah, because that works into Patreon as well. Coming soon, print stuff happening. So here's new tiers I'm looking at for Patreon going in the future. Of course, I don't know how to zoom in and stuff. Okay, here we go. All right, so new tiering system for Patreon. Trying to get Patreon. Right now, it's going well, I think. We're gaining momentum. GUNBRAIN posted today. Shark Knife Fight Machine, part 1-1 was last month. Next month / this month, March, whatever. January, February, March. Yes, March. Oh yeah, in March we'll have GUNBRAIN Part 2. Let's get into it right here. $1 Spice Cadet. That's from Shark Knife. Access to behind-the-scenes art posts, process insights, videos, etc. That's pretty much exactly how it works now. For the $1. A lot of these are actually the same. There's just a little bit of nudging going on, and a new special zine that's going to happen for $10 tiers and up. But anyways, let's carry on. Comics Cadet, $3 tier, monthly comics updates, digital, PDF, plus your name in the credits of comics, plus behind-the-scenes access. Right, adding your name into... That's a new addition. It used to be like $10 and above. I don't know. I want everyone to get thanks, you know, that pays for the actual comic content. $5 Sauce Cadet. Comics plus extra sauce zine. Digital PDF. Vote for monthly Reyyytreon prints plus all previous tier benefits. All right, okay. So the Sauce Cadet tier, this is some new shit. The extra sauce zine, which I mentioned right here. This is a new thing I want to start going on. I used to do Collab, Corey Lewis art book, which is cool, great, awesome, fantastic, whatever. I'm going to keep doing that, but that's going to be its own thing. That's just on my own time. You know, I like to curate that one for my specific artwork that I really like. Anyways. So the idea with the extra sauce zine is that this is more like everything that I've been working on in that month, including sketch stuff, notes about stuff, excerpts from whatever comic update that was particular that month. Like if I released an extra sauce zine, let's say for March, it would have pages from the GUNBRAIN update that I just posted, plus some character development, pictures and writings for it, and random artwork that I produced that month. Blah blah blah. Fun, just a fun little package, PDF package. You can see all my art in one place, etc. And you get to vote for the monthly Reyyytreon print. Okay, so that works into the custom drawing tiers. which I'm going to get into in a minute. But basically, anyone who pays for a custom Reyyytreon drawing can elect to have it be public and to be voted on to be the print for that particular month. If you pay for a commission and don't want it to be part of the vote, that's totally fine too. You can totally elect to just be not in it, and it won't even be public at all. Like, it's just like not a big deal. But I think it's a fun thing. Like, if you're just like, I want a drawing of Optimus Prime playing a saxophone, and yeah, go ahead and put it in the vote, see if people like it, and then you have a chance for your drawing to go out with everybody who gets a extra sauce zine. Boom. That's kind of fun, right? All right, so now we're getting into the Sauce Boss $10 tier, and this is what I was just talking about. So the Sauce Boss tier, the $10 tier, which previously on my Reyyytreon, I'm sad to say, I don't know, it wasn't really super special, but now we're getting something fun with $10 here. You get the Extra Sauce Zine, Patreon exclusive print edition signed. So that means this is actual physical copy of the Extra Sauce Zine. The idea, the goal here would be, it's basically a monthly zine, Corey Lewis zine you're going to get delivered to you, like an old school gaming magazine or a comic subscription, essentially. They're not going to be super huge, probably like 16 pages or something like that. That actually sounds like kind of a lot, but I can fill it up. In a month I'm always doing enough work to fill up a zine. I should hope so. Yes, plus the... So yeah, the Sauce Boss tier. Boom, you get a zine in the mail and a Reyyytreon print in the mail. 8x5 and 5 signed. And a sticker delivered to you, plus all previous tier benefits, which means, obviously monthly PDF comic updates, blah, 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 behind the scenes access, blah, blah, blah. All right, let's keep going then. So $20, the Reyyytreon Ninja tier. This one's a little different now. I mean, it's actually the one that's mostly the same as the old one, but anyways. Because this one, yeah, this is the custom-made digital drawing, high-res PDF sent to you, plus the Extra Sauce Zine. Now, this is an important detail. Digital PDF. See, with this $20 tier, you're getting a custom-made digital drawing, but not quite the physical zine sent to you yet. Plus previous tier benefits, but not all of them, because you're not getting a physical zine. Because the deal is with the $20 custom-made drawings, the deal with that is, and I love everybody who's supporting me at that level, but that honestly is a very cheap commission fee. So the whole idea with the $20 one is like, it's cheap, and it's kind of just to surge up my Patreon, give me some money. But if you want to elect to also have the zine sent to you, plus a print of your drawing signed sent to you, then you can upgrade to this here, the $30 Reyyytreon Playa plan. Basically, the $20 one is for people who already have it, and you guys can continue being there. But if anyone else wants custom drawings and a physical version of it, and the physical version of the zine, you're going to want to go with the Reyyytreon Playa plan. Because that is custom-made digital drawing, 8x5 and 5.5. God, I can't fucking say that shit. Print signed, Extra Sauce Zine, print edition signed, sticker delivered to you, plus all previous tier benefits. Fantastic. Right. Oh, and the reason the print is 8 by 5.5, God, finally I said it right, is because that's the same dimensions as the zine, so it'll be really easy for me to ship it and stuff. And the whole idea with the zine, I'm able to do it now because Coastalvania has been going quite well for a while now, so I'm quite used to shipping stuff, so I think I'm ready to do this now. And then there's one final tier. I wasn't going to have any more tiers. I feel like 6 is enough. But I added pretty much just a fancy one. It's pretty much exactly the same as the $30 Reyyytreon Playa tier. But this one is like my old Reyyytreon Saint tier. You get an 11 by 17 inch print signed, which is just basically a bigger version, much bigger version of the print. So if you want to go for that, that's the High Rolla $50 tier. Everything delivered to you. And there's one more thing too. God, I hate these little notes. I don't know how to get rid of it. If anyone knows how to get rid of these little green notes in freaking Google Docs. I really like Google Docs, but there's a lot of shit with it I don't understand still yet, and I just like... Anyways, $50 custom made digital drawing, 11 by 17 inch print signed, all previous tier benefits, plus random additional current self-published zine projects / stickers delivered to you. So that last line is something special, because I realize not many people, I don't know, will probably be signing up for this. So whoever has this will also like, because the Extra Sauce zine is pretty much like a preview zine, you know. It's not like Gunbrain or Arum or Freeze, which are full-on comics. But whatever full-on comics I have out yet currently that you don't have, if you're part of the $50 tier, I'll send those to you. Like, this is basically, the $50 tier is like the hookup. like in terms of zines and prints and stickers and stuff like that. If there's something like you want from me, the $50 tier, blah, blah, blah. That's good, it's good, it's good. So there we go. One quick recap. Let's just go over it one quick time. $1 for just basic behind the scenes stuff. Thank you. $3 for comics. Boom. Thank you. $5 for comics plus the Extra Sauce zine, which is basically a monthly catch up of all my work I'm currently working on. $10 for the Sauce Boss, which is everything plus the zine physical mailed to you. $20 for the Reyyytreon Ninja, which is custom digital drawings. No physical zine, sorry, but PDF zine, yes, and comic updates, everything else. $30, yes, physical zine, plus a custom drawing, yes, plus sticker delivered to you, all that shit, awesome. And then the $50 one is just super special if you want 11 by 17. The deal with that is I have to ship it in a big 11 by 17 mailer, so that's why it's the most fancy tier. All right, fuck, I just wanted to unload a bit about my zine printing that I'm going to be doing soon, my new format for zine printing, and the new format for Patreon coming up. That whole, by the way, new Patreon format will be materializing after ECC, most likely, Emerald City Comic Con, end of March. So this month is business as usual on the Patreon, whatever tier is right now. It's very similar to what I have right now. Basically, the Extra Sauce zine is the whole new thing that's going to be happening. Trying to pump up that $10 price point, you know. It's just going to be a fun monthly thing, just kind of like this. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to include the card on the side. I guess I probably should. I just hyped it up so much, and it's going to be pretty sweet. Yeah, I'll probably include a card on the side for the Extra Sauce. How you like that name? I kind of dig it. I was literally like laying in bed typing all that Patreon stuff up, thinking about the zine, and I was like, what am I gonna call it? I usually have so many awesome ideas for names, because I want the Extra Sauce, as I described. It's pretty much a whole new thing. It's not like collab. It's more supposed to be like just notes and illustrations, whatever. I might even throw some like reviews of like games I'm playing, movies, music, whatever, recommendations. It's just a zine, straight up zine, like no real ethos except for it's just that month's happenings. But I couldn't think of a name for it, and I was watching Better Call Saul. Amazing show, by the way. Of course it is. It's amazing. And he was buying something at Los Pollos Hermanos, and the cashier lady was like, Extra Sauce? Like right when I looked up, and I was like, that's it. That's the name. Extra Sauce. And I Googled it, and I did see, I think I knew this already, but there is a magazine called Sauce out there, but I don't give a fuck. Mine's called Extra Sauce, okay? Alright, so yeah, there you go. So yeah, Patreon, I think it's going good right now. We're getting some momentum. I owe people some drawings at those higher tiers, you know. I'm sorry, man. It's been like super busy, and I've been trying to triangulate all this stuff for the Patreon. And as you can see with the way we're going to go forward, the custom drawings that people request hopefully will be more inserted into the community, also into the Extra Sauce zine. People can vote for it, be like kind of like maybe a little battle royale kind of situation if you want your drawing to be part of it. If you don't, that's fine. Again, it's a drawing that I'm gonna draw, so I'm still being voted on, but you know, whatever. All right, it should be fun. It will be fun. Enjoy your time in the sun. Trying to think of a good sign off, man. I can't think of nothing. Oh, it's got some battle beasts. Let's put some battle beasts out here. I got a lot of battle beasts recently. Just one trip to eBay. And like this is only like 2 like different orders, and I just instantly became a battle beast collector. All right, you guys. Wow, that filled up a half an hour quite easily. Thanks a lot. for watching and being a patron, a Reyyytreon, etc. Lots of fun stuff coming. Gunbrain Part 1 just dropped. Part 2 is even funner, as fun in Fight Machine. I have not forgot about Fight Machine. Fight Machine's gonna be even the better, best. Oh my god. Okay, bye-bye, guys.